What is up, guys? It is a record-breaking heat wave in California, so it's a good day to be playing Lost Light. And not only that, today is the first day of Lost Light's official release. So I figured it's a good time not only to play the game, but to show you guys some pro tips to help you guys survive in the exclusion zone. I'm going to be going over setting up which gear you're going to bring into the match. I'm also going to go over survival, consumables, different types of ammunition, the different levels of gear that you can pick up, the different value, how to tell if something is a high value item versus a low value item. I will also be going over inventory management and, most importantly, combat and the revival versus killing choices you will have in the game when it comes to fighting other players. With that being said, here we are. Let's jump into the game. So again, this is a gameplay tutorial video. This Lost Light Beginner's Guide is going to take part in 2 days. The first day, today, is going to be all about gameplay, and tomorrow we're going to go over to the different parts of the shelter. Right now we start off in the shelter, and we're going to go straight into a match. Now, what is the first thing we have to do to get into it? We have to decide what gear we're going to bring in. And I'm going to play on Bath Factory. And Bath Factory is a small map. Because it's a small map, I don't need to take in a sniper rifle. So I'll bring in a primary weapon, a machine gun. I have all this stuff from a previous, right? So we're going to take out some items here. Got a couple kills last match. That video will be up soon after this one. Moving items will take a bit of time. You can move everything all at once, or you can do it individually like I'm doing right now. I'm doing it individually because I want to keep some of the items in my inventory. So here's what I bring into the game. The best armor I have. So that'll be 4A armor, 4S armor. I like to wear the light armor versus the heavy armor. So this minus 6% ergonomics and movement speed is probably not the most ergonomic, but it's not the worst. This is a pretty good helmet, only in minus 2% ergonomics and movement speed. That's what I like to see. Secondly, I don't want to bring in a medkit that only has 269 durability, so I'm going to swap that out for a full health medkit. The reason why I lost so much durability in my medkit is because I used it to heal my bleeding instead of the splint kit, instead of the bandage. So that's why you bring in bandages and splint kits. They're going to stop your bleeding faster, they're going to heal your fractures faster, and it's not going to take durability away from your main med. Bring in an extra grenade. Sometimes you need to throw a couple grenades. So let's see if I have any extras in my inventory. It looks like I actually used all my grenades. So we're going to put this grenade in my grenade slot. Dedicate that. And what else? Let's see. So because this is a small map, I don't need to bring in any food because we're not going to starve in this map. We're not going to stay in there that long. But if you're playing Mount Takayama, you definitely want to bring in some food and water. Or if you're playing Windswept Harbor, for sure, it's good to bring in food. So let me think. Am I forgetting anything? We could bring in a marker so we can leave the secondary extraction point. So a marker in Bath Factory allows you to take that extraction point that's usually locked. Now for Mount Takayama, that'll be the cable car parts, and they changed it so now you need 2 cable car parts instead of 1 to be able to extract. I think we're ready to jump into the game. I guess I also need to mention I'm bringing in all the keys that I can. I always bring in as many keys as that will fit in my extra lockbox, or I should say secure case. So I have a larger secure case, so I can fit in 3 keys. But if you're using the small secure case, just bring in 1 key. It's more important to bring in these armor plates. These armor plates are going to keep you alive, because what will happen is you'll get into a fight and your armor will break, and that broken armor is going to mean you will lose in your next fight. If your armor is completely destroyed, you have a huge disadvantage and you'll probably die. So you're going to bring in these armor plates to repair your armor mid-game. So that is everything we need. Prepare for ops. Confirm your choices of loadout. And ensure your items. I prefer to ensure my items. You don't have to. I don't do the drone retrieval. I don't mind waiting 20 to 40 minutes. This is so you, when you die, you'll get whatever's not picked up. And if you drop something, like let's say you find a better gun, you can drop your gun, and if no one picks it up, you'll still get it in the mail. So you get to keep everything, even if some like it's pretty cool, honestly. You can kind of take advantage of it. You can drop stuff on the floor and just pick it up later in the mailbox. Okay, we're ready to go. We're gonna move out. Go, we're in a match. I sometimes like to warm up before I jump into a match, like going to the shooting range, but I actually, because it's the new season, I haven't unlocked the shooting range yet. I'm not able to practice shooting. This person's name is literally Armed. Kind of spooky. Got movement. Focus on the enemy. Yep, we got enemies. Got enemies. It sounded like they weren't shooting at me, which makes me think it's a real player. What's going on here? Can't mess this up. I don't want to die. Okay, so we got our first kill. That is a real player. And I'm going to show you guys. See how his armband's lighting up? That means... Oh, man, I meant to revive him. So his armband was lighting up. That means you're close to an enemy. I'll show you an example of that later. But I could have revived him, and that would have made him an ally. Unfortunately, I accidentally hit kill, so I killed him, poor guy. He doesn't even have that much stuff that I need, so I really didn't need to kill him. Although he does have a nice scope on this gun, so I'll pick up his gun. I'll leave his armor. If he bought insurance on that armor, he'll be able to claim it, so I'm not going to take that. So here's another enemy in this game. I hear him shooting. And I'm just going to run over to him and try to knock him down and then revive him. I'm going to approach silently. I want him coming. Okay, the bot kind of gave me away. He's here. Okay, so hopefully he doesn't kill himself because I am going to revive him. He killed himself. That's unfortunate because usually people don't revive you, so sometimes people will just assume you're not going to revive them and take their own life. So, too bad for that guy. Too bad for that guy. But it's okay. It seems like we got another player. So we got a 3-player match. And that's fortunate for us because we're going to try our best to revive at least one person this game. I didn't loot his body, did I? But sometimes it's better to not loot their bodies right away because if they use Avril's Deterrence, which if you're not familiar, Avril's Deterrence is the thing a lot of people complain about in this game. I personally actually kind of like it, but it lets you respawn. You have to pay, and anyone can use it. When I say pay, I mean in-game currency, not like actual money. And it lets you respawn and gives you another chance with some mediocre equipment. But this guy seemed to save his money instead of doing that. Again, really unfortunate because I did want to save this guy. He didn't gain anything from deciding to kill himself right away. We hear those footsteps. I hear those footsteps. So I'm going to try to... Quiet. It sounds like he's over here. You may not be able to hear what I hear. What I was able to hear is someone putting in... With my headphones, I was able to hear someone putting in body armor. Carrying themselves. And the footsteps are coming from this area. I have to be really careful because if he's caught up in here and he has a shotgun, he'll kill me really quickly. Oh, and I just completely messed up that jump. So right now, if you guys are super new to the game, I'm playing on my phone, and this is a cross-platform game. As far as I know, you can join up with people who play on their computer, but I think you usually are just going to get matched with people on the same device as you. So if you're playing on mobile, on your phone, you'll also get people playing on phones. So it's mostly fair from my experience. I don't think I've gotten matched with PC players unless I'm playing on the PC. Okay, so I think this is just a bot. Maybe I'm confusing the bot for a real player. See, my armband is lit up red. It's solid red, which means I'm close, but not super close. When it starts blinking and making a noise, that means I'm extremely close to the enemy. You see that movement indicator on the top of the screen? That is a real player. We're just gonna go for it. He's got level 6 armor. He's down, he's down.
Hang in there.
We're gonna rescue this guy. Because he had level 6 armor, dude. This guy's gonna be a good ally. Okay, we're gonna heal our bleeding before we bleed out to death. And if I die, he should rescue me. Don't die, come on! Oh my god, I healed myself right before I died. Look at that health bar. Okay, I'm alive. Holy shoot. Oh my gosh, I'm so surprised I survived that, guys. I'm not gonna lie, that was pretty close. Okay, we got our ally in the game, so that's what I'm talking about. I revived him. Look at that armor. That was tough guy to kill. I'm surprised I survived that. I'm just completely serious. So luckily, we brought in these armor plates, and I'm gonna repair my helmet. I'm gonna give this guy a good job. Well done. That was quite the battle. We're gonna repair my armor too. So in this case, those first guys I was able to knock down, the guy that I killed, he was not as you might say, equipped. He didn't have very good gear. So rescuing him would have been a little bit better. Because he would have helped me out and I wouldn't have gotten very much from killing him. Whereas this guy had such good armor that if I would have knocked him down and taken his stuff, I would have gained a lot from it. But I really just wanted to demonstrate how that works in this game. So I'll take the relative loss just for demonstration purposes. It's alright with me. So I have a quest here to pick up some of this stuff apparently. What is that sound? Is that an enemy? We have an enemy right there. Okay, I'm not gonna revive 2 people. Oh, he killed himself anyways. 1 person's enough. So what happens is if you revive a second or a third person, they don't join your team. Instead, they will join your team for a limited amount of time, for a couple minutes. And then after that timer is up, they become your enemy again. You can kill them, they can kill you. So it only is a marginal benefit to revive someone a second time. I personally don't like to do it because they can actually sneak attack you and end up killing you. But the first time it's worth it. Okay, I think that's a bot above me, so I don't think. See how my armband was glowing pretty bright when that bot came close to me. Okay, my teammate extracted. Good for him. Good for him. Now, if I remember correctly, that extraction point I can use with my marker should be here. It's not here anymore. They moved it. So I'm just going to try to survive and get out of the match at this point because I've got some good stuff. So that was a player marauder. And he is using the crying emoji because he couldn't kill me. Yeah, I mean, that guy almost got me. And that was just a marauder. So, kudos to him. That was a good attempt. I give him the benefit of the doubt there. I am almost dead. Once again, I would have definitely died this round if I didn't bring in those extra armor plates like I was telling you guys about. So we're still alive. We've got quite a few kills. That factory can be pretty intense sometimes. Doesn't mean I could still die, guys. I'm not out of the woods yet, so to speak. Utility knife. I'm just gonna pick up what I can before I get out of here. My helmet is nearly completely destroyed. I don't really care if I pick up kind of low value items. I'll still use that energy drink. I hear someone running. Okay, let's get out of here. That was a spicy game. So many lost fireflies. Okay, that wasn't my best aim right there. Not this work. It's okay. Just take what we got. My backpack's full. Fail. Oh, come on. Gotta break my leg right before I leave. And we are alive. We got 5 seconds. So that is a match in Lost Light. Someone's throwing a grenade at us. Right when we left, someone just threw a grenade to try to kill us at the exit. So you always gotta watch out for that. Luckily, he was too late. We escaped with all of that loot. So that's it. I think I covered most of it. Now, the one thing that I missed is that when you have a key like this, you can hit track. And hitting track will show you exactly where to go, which room to find in order to use that key. And that's going to help you get really high level stuff quickly without having to memorize everything about each map. So all that information should help you out with the game. Good luck, guys. I will see you on the next video. Thanks for watching.